Happy 4th of July from Sports News Review to the American Cousins viewers. And I'll have some NFL rumors. Okay, I'll start off with what else but baseball. Let's see what's. There's got to be a definite baseball schedule today. Obviously, I'll just. This is all. I just did this real quick. Didn't plan on it doing this. I didn't plan on doing this. Okay, let's just get on baseball scores. There's probably been a few games already. I never turned on the TV yet, so I don't know. Okay, let's see. Let's go with baseball. Come on, what the heck is that? Baseball scores. Let's see. Okay, let's go. Let's go with the baseball scores. I didn't know they had flags. What teams had flags? Okay. Wow, we got some scores happening right now. Top of the fourth. Look all this. Okay, so these are 3 games in progress right now. There's more, I think, but here's the 3 games in progress. Wow. So you got Mariners 3, Giants nothing, top of the fourth. The Mets, Diamondbacks, top of the fifth. Rockies, Astros, Cubs, Brewers, Phillies, Rays, and Rangers, Red Sox on this side. They're actually going right now. I didn't know there was flags. Teams had flags. And let's see some new. It's got to be some. I wonder if there's any night games. Okay, Athletics today. Athletics, Tigers, Angels, Padres, Brewers, Braves, Guardians, Padres and Dodgers. Oh, Pirates and Dodgers. Sorry, that's Pirates and Dodgers. Okay, so that's tonight, and of course, um, maybe kind of tune. I'll probably tune in, but the Chicago White Sox are hosting the Toronto Blue Jays, and Toronto needs to win bad after that 3-game losing streak. So there's baseball tonight. What else can you say? It's baseball, apple pie, and Chevrolet. Remember that commercial? No, but baseball, apple pie. Let's see. It's okay. So now after I'm gonna go to let's just go to NFL rumors. Okay, NFL rumors. Okay, let's go. All right, let's see. Buying or selling latest buzz rumors from 2023 NFL offseason workouts. Workouts. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Nothing much. Russell Wilson is looking sharp with Sean Payton. Okay, that's. I hope so. The Denver Broncos 2023 campaign will pretty much rise and fall on how much new head coach Sean Payton can get out of Russell Wilson. Alrighty. The mega trade to bring Wilson to Denver was a flop last season. Wilson ended up finishing 27th in total QBR. QBR rating. Okay, I'm not going to get into that right now. We're just talking about rumors here. Okay. There's some logic behind speculation that Davante Adams of the Las Vegas Raiders could be on the way out of Las Vegas. The Raiders traded for him last year, reuniting him with college teammate Derek Carr and handed him a 5-year, $140 million contract. The heck? Would you keep him if you're Las Vegas Raiders? Probably not. 140 can go a long way. It's just a matter of looking for the right trade partner. Now, okay. It says sell. Lamar Jackson will run less than Todd Monken's offense. Oh, Todd Monken's offense. Sorry. Todd Monken's offense. OMKENS. Okay. Oh, buy and sell. Oh, I see what they mean by this thing. This is buy and sell. Were they selling this one on the Raiders? Let's see. So the first one I missed out on. Are they buying it? No, they didn't. It doesn't say if they're buying or selling on this one. Okay, that's weird. Oh, okay. Oh, buy. Demonte Adams is happy as a Raider. Sure, why not? Yeah, you're getting that kind of cashola. Yeah, yeah, you're gonna be happy. Okay. Then it says sell the Lamar Jackson will run less in Todd Monken's office. I hope so. I mean, I'm a Bills backer from way back, as I said, from 1986 when Jim Kelly, who just happened to be at the Toronto Argonauts game last night, I caught him a few times on TV when they showed of course he went there to watch his nephew Chad Kelly. But I'm a huge CFL fan, being a Canadian, and Hamilton is my favorite team in the CFL. But yesterday was such a treat to uh, to watch the Argos game, and I thought it was going to be a lot closer than that, but it wasn't. It just wasn't Vernon Adams' day, the QB for British Columbia or BC Lions, playing out of Vancouver, and it just wasn't his day. Chad Kelly had a decent day, a good quarterback day, and like I said, the main take I got was that it's only the first game, and I'm gonna see that's probably gonna be a possibility of a Grey Cup matchup. It's either Toronto versus Winnipeg or Toronto versus BC. Those are probably the Grey Cup predictions, and that's a Sports News Review Grey Cup prediction game. Okay, so getting back to the NFL, it says bye Elijah Moore's strong start in Cleveland. Last year, Andrew Berry pulled off a steal when he traded for Dallas Cowboys wide receiver Amari Cooper. Is that what they're saying? I gotta check it again. What does it say again? According to Jackson. Oh, that's the last article. Okay, bye Elijah Moore's strong start in Cleveland. Okay, Anthony Poisel of the Browns website noted that Moore has a constant target for Watson in the 7-on-7 periods. Okay, this is just based. That's not based on game. That's just based on projection of watching the practice. Okay, Sal. Darren Waller can transform the Giants' passing game. Sure, why not? The Giants' decision to trade for Darren Waller is a solid one. They only gave up a third-round pick and a veteran tight end to bolster a group made up of mostly young players who haven't done much yet. Well, it's Sony's first year, second year as coach for their new coach. Okay, bye. Dolphins may need to add another linebacker. Who doesn't need to add another linebacker in the NFL? I just looked at the Dolphins, and I'm still gonna say that in 2023, I don't know if the Dolphins need to be in the East Division anymore with the Patriots, Jets, and Bills. I don't know why they're just not in their own South Division with. They should have some realignment. They should be in with Jacksonville because them two could play home and home games, guaranteed home and home games every year, and they should be allowed to have a game against Tampa. The three Florida teams should be able to well play each other, but I understand why keeping Tampa the NFC so two Florida teams don't knock each other out of the Super Bowl contention in the playoffs. But two Florida teams do. If Florida, if Jacksonville meets Miami in the playoffs, it's going to happen anyways. But I think that I think there should be an NFL realignment, and Bills are better. Bills should be with the Browns, Steelers, uh, Bengals. They don't really belong on the East Coast. Okay, so by Desmond Riddler's accuracy are concerned. Ooh, they just got it. Coming out of Cincinnati, Nate Tice made Desmond Riddler the number one quarterback on Bleacher Report's big board. Even in his glowing review of the player, there are some accuracy issues that are worth noting. Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, that was a few. That's from the Bleacher Report. A few things. Oh boy, there's a lot of clickbaiters when I went back to the main page of of this. A lot of clickbait. Okay, now we got some NFL trade rumors. NFC Debo Samuels 49ers. I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know about that. That doesn't. Yikes. That's because it's 4th of July. You don't know. Yeah, I don't. Well, what? Hey, I'm not in charge. I'm not in charge of an NFL team, but I'm not think I'm changing. I'm not getting rid of Debo Samuels. Well, this is going to be all trade speculation, trade rumors. Yeah, I'm good on that. Okay, available free agents. I just want fact or fiction. Okay, this is fun. Fact or fiction. Dissecting latest NFL rumors after early 23 free agents. Okay, this is great. This sounds like fun. I hope it works out. Okay, fact or fiction. Let's see. Do I have to guess if it's fact or fiction, or does it? How does it work? Okay, so Lamar to, Lamar to the Colts. Fact or fiction? Is this where it starts off with? Let's see. Lamar to the Colts. That didn't happen. That was fiction. Okay, and it's not going to happen. It says it's continued to be a limbo. How old is this? Okay, this is fun. Okay, we got here Lamar to the Titans. How about the Vikings? Uh, I don't know what the Vikings are up to. Ay, ay, this is fiction still. Uh, Kirk Cousins is such a mainstay quarterback of. You know what you got, Kirk Cousins. Work around it. But Lamar Jackson is not going to leave Baltimore. I don't think he. I think he got a contract too. Packers willing to wait until draft to trade Rodgers. Oh, this is really old. They already traded Rodgers. This is old. So that's this. I guess they did wait. Okay, Cam Newton coming back. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, uh, I, it hurts to be Cam Newton when your career highlight is making it to the Super Bowl 50, and that was just an awful game. How did it happen? Super Bowl 50 is one of the worst Super Bowls I've ever watched. I mean, I didn't mind it, but if to me, I'm just watching football. But as far as trying to showcase the game, oh, that was horrible. And they just could not stop the Denver defense. And I remember just that what the one play that just etched and burnt and exemplifies everything to me was when they had a guard and a running back. They were going to double team a defensive player on a I'm sorry. When I'll start over again because I didn't mention which team it was first. Okay, when when Carolina was going to have a guard and a running back uh, double team an off defensive lineman coming in. They both missed who was it? It was uh, they both missed the Denver defensive end at the time. He's on Buffalo Bills right now. My name is escaping me. Von Miller, that's it. Von Miller. They just totally missed Von Miller, and Von Miller just teed up and sacked Cam Newton. That's right. Super Bowl 50 is the. That's the one I'm remembering. I was cooking at the same time. What I'm doing now is just let's see. I gotta go to a different one because this is really old, but it did trigger that memory. Let's see. Uh, just to make sure. Super Bowl 50. Super Bowl L. Oh, I got the wrong teams. Wait, did I get the wrong teams? How? I totally embarrassed myself. The Denver Broncos, yeah, the Denver Broncos crowned themselves over there 24-10 in a in a in a game where uh Peyton Manning had no arm. I mean, he didn't. I mean, you got to remember that's Peyton Manning, like first ballot Hall of Famer, and all the accolades that he, and as far as NFL career goes, he deserves all the accolades he gets for what he did for Indianapolis. Who knows if Indianapolis would even exist today as a team, or barely would be like Arizona Cardinals if it wasn't for Peyton Manning. I mean, those are exciting times. I remember I remember how exciting it was to watch. Even like when the first year, they call it the Lucas Oil Field, the dome built, and I remember when I was help. There was someone that was uh, doing grapes or something like that. I can't remember what it was. The wine, making wine in a garage, and I was just over their house, and I didn't have to do much. I was just watching mostly, but I remember listening to the game on the radio. And that's how like that's how much difference it made for having a Peyton Manning, as they say. Could you could you imagine if Peyton Manning would have went to the San Diego Chargers? I mean, I think the San Diego Chargers would have built a new. This is the reason why teams want a quarterback in this day and age so bad, like a franchise quote unquote quarterback, because a franchise quarterback, instead of have like at the time, instead of having uh was it Ryan Leaf? Whoa, whoa! Could you? I just can't imagine how it would have been like if Peyton Manning would have went to the San Diego Chargers. Like it would have been a different world of NFL. Like Ryan Leaf. Can you imagine if it was the reverse? How bad you should have tanked if you were San Diego back in the day. That you had Peyton Manning coming up, but you thought everybody would have thought, okay, if you don't get Peyton Manning, you're gonna get Ryan Leaf. Oh, that was a disaster. I mean, I just can't imagine. To this day, Indianapolis football fans would say, it's a good thing we did not get Ryan Leaf instead of Peyton Manning because I don't think they would even have a franchise in Indianapolis right now. I think they would have moved again. Hey, the Ursays moved from Baltimore to Indianapolis back in '84 with the mate with the mate was it Mayflower? The Mayflower repair? No, Mayflower moving vans. It's still it's still the iconic image of that green truck with the yellow logo, Mayflower. Oh man, they moved in the middle of the night. See you later, Baltimore. Hello, Indianapolis. And one of the first things they did was get and then they got Eric Dickerson. I remember Eric Dickerson saying that this is like back in '85, eh? I remember Eric Dickerson listening to an interview back in '85 or '86. The first year he was in Indianapolis, and they asked Eric Dickerson, "What was the biggest take you got from coming from Los Angeles to Indianapolis?" It was a simpler world at the time. We didn't have the internet, of course. What was the internet? The army. The army had the internet, and of course you could have had it at home. A version like if you want to watch war games, you could have had an internet through the phone and with a modem. It's pretty complicated. You actually put your landline phone in this weird modem, the receiver, and so there was a form of internet, but it wasn't like today's world of internet. It wasn't like the internet, the web, I would say. More like instead of the internet, the web of today's world. But it was simpler times where you got George Michael Sports Machine was a big thrill watching it on Sunday nights to catch all the NFL recap of all the NFL scores. And what I was saying is that they asked them, "Hey, what's the biggest take you got from moving the from the was it the Los Angeles Rams to the Indianapolis?" He goes, "Sunday night is really a ghost town in downtown Indianapolis, and at the time, I used to go to Buffalo Sabre games, and even though I live in Ontario, I go traverse over to cross the border Sunday night. Sunday night was a good time for Buffalo Sabre games once in a while, and I knew exactly what he meant. Yeah, that time too. Buffalo was just man, Sunday night. I walked around. Before everybody was eating. Everybody went to go eat chicken wings, of course, at the bar, and we were right in downtown, like walking distance to the arena back in the day. And I just walked around downtown Buffalo, and I remember the littlest things like the diner that looked like it was stuck in the '60s, and it's only a lunch hour diner. And just walking around, and it was '80s. I felt safe. It wasn't like today's world. There was nobody around. I felt completely safe walking around Buffalo. Toronto. I'd walk around all the time by myself at night, and back in the day in the '80s. And the only thing, half the time, the only things that were open was either the pizzas or or an arcade. Sometimes an arcade would be open, filled with people playing like the latest like. Of course, I'd be watching two guys going at it, and is it the Mortal Kombat? Like this is going back after a few years later, after like late '80s. Still in the late '80s, it was safe to walk around Toronto at night, and yeah, that was a thrill watching. Pit Fighter, watching two guys. It was a whole crowd of people watching those two guys do. They're really good. Playing Pit Fighter on the video. Those were the days. I'd love to go back to those days. Oh, I'd love to. Just love everything about them. So let's just go back to do some quick NFL rumors, then I'll cut it out and cut off the video and see. Okay, well, we'll start with this. Vikings poised to trade veteran quarterback ahead of 2023 season. Ooh, I was just talking about that. Now, some other article just came in. Minnesota Vikings quarterback Jalen Hill won't be pressuring Kirk Cousins for his job this season, but he could be a harbinger of change if he gets in a camp battle with another quarterback. Nick Mullins, selected in the fifth round of the draft, Hall's career. Oh, okay, they're just talking about the battle of the backup QBs. Okay, that's just the battle of. Okay, trading Mullins would be created. Okay, this is battle of the backup QBs. Big mistake could happen if you do take the. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'm looking. Oh, I guess. Okay, ex Bills tight end could be headed for another surprise release this summer. Who's the ex Bills tight end? I don't remember. Another surprise release. The Buffalo Bills didn't have many surprises at training camp last year, agreeing with a well-rounded team and making a few changes to the roster at final cutdowns. The lone exception was tight end O.J. Howard, one of the team's biggest offseason additions, and was at one point expected to fill a significant void behind starter Dawson Knox. Though the Bills took some criticism from Howard's release, the move appeared to be justified as he went to join the Houston Texans and had little impact. Now, an insider predicts that Howard could once again be headed into a surprise release, one that could signal a significant downturn for his career. Oh, okay. Maybe he'll find his way. Maybe he'll find his way somewhere. Okay. Okay, let's see. Vikings news. NFL fastest defensive back, a dark horse for a final roster. Why is this person a final? Okay. The Minnesota Vikings may get faster on defense their main modus operandi MO this season, and no player on the roster in training camp is as fast as cornerback Kalen Barnes. Coming out of Baylor in 2022 draft, Barnes set the fastest 40 time by defensive back at a combine of 4.25 official time. Wow. Okay. Okay. So entering the full offseason, Barnes can make an impact with a win on the roster spot this summer, despite the Vikings introducing plenty of competition at corner. Okay. Okay. Maybe so. You're looking to see if there's any more O's. Oh no. Oh, this is this doesn't sound good news. It's really you can tell it's from the old days. We'll see how old it is in a second. I just wanted to, as you can see, I just looked at this picture right here, and you can tell you can tell how old it is, right? It's got to be a little old. Okay, now it says here that the Atlanta Falcons did not have much success prior to their 1988, 98, 99 Super Bowl. Oh no. Former Atlanta Falcons quarterback and head coach June Jones arrested for alleged driving under the influence. Oh no. Let's start by prefacing this. While June Jones has been arrested and released on bond, this is an alleged incident, meaning he has not been proven guilty. Anyways, the former Atlanta Falcons quarterback, I don't remember him as a Falcons quarterback as much as a coach back in the day, and head coach was was arrested at an intersection in Hawaii for for being under the influence. June Jones has denied the allegation, kind of, as he said to the following: I was speeding and got stopped. I was coming from eating dinner. That's all I need to say right now. Okay, so yeah, I don't know how the public is supposed to take that. Who knows whether that is him denying it, stating that it happened, pleading the fifth. Anyways, June Jones played quarterback for Oregon, Hawaii, and Portland State at the college level during the 70s. He was signed on as an undrafted player by the Falcons in 77. I might have heard his name. I was watching football, just barely watching football. Yeah, he only started. He only played in 17 games and just started in five of them. So yeah, he went on to play for the CFL for 1 year before starting his coaching career. Okay, that's why I don't know June Jones as a quarterback. Oh, here's how it started. After 3 seasons, okay, okay, Jones, okay, he entered the NFL coaching ranks and eventually was hired as the offensive coordinator of the Atlanta Falcons in '91. After 3 seasons of the OC, Jones replaced Jerry Glanville as head coach. Yeah, I remember that. That was briefly, yeah. And then you might know what happened next. June Jones had some incidents with quarterback Jeff George and ended up being fired. Dan Reeves was his replacement. That seemed to work out as the Falcons proceeded to reach the first Super Bowl. Yeah, he's got a storied career in this one. Okay, so okay, let's see. Now I'm looking to see if there's any more NFL news in this one. What do you got? The proposed? We have here is proposed trade sends Raiders wide receiver Hunter Renfro to Vikings. Proposed trade from who? I don't trust. I don't trust. Let's see. Let's see. Where Aaron Rodgers and the Vikings repeat history in 2024. I don't even know what they mean by that. What does that even mean? They used an old Aaron Rodgers photo with him in his Green Bay helmet. Now the New York Jets and former Green Bay Packers quarterback Aaron Rodgers follow in the footsteps of Brett Favre and join the Minnesota Vikings in 2024. Oh, I get it. I get the story now. Oh, if it doesn't work out in New York, will he join the Vikings in 2024? Man, they gave up a lot for this experiment. But what are you going to do? Yeah, that'd be funny. How realistic is the possibility of New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers ending up with the Minnesota Vikings? Uh, that's I don't know. That's a possibility, I suppose. But we still haven't, folks, like this thing, hey, folks, hey, we haven't even started the NFL season yet. We haven't even. First game is the Monday Night Football game for the Jets and Bills, and we haven't even gotten the training camp yet. And this person's already saying, "Hey, is Aaron Rodgers going to go to Minnesota if it doesn't work out?" Man, gosh, give the guy a break here. Even though he's making millions of dollars and has made millions of dollars, but as far as sports goes, well, we haven't even started yet. Let's give people a break here. Let's start the season first. See what happens. Okay, let's see if there's anything else. NFL rumors. These are just cold. I'm just reading them cold. I'm just trying to find. Okay, Chief rumors. 2022 preseason. Darling could oust veteran for roster spot. Kansas City Chiefs training camp is right around the corner with 21 entry competition would likely be a tight end position after head coach Andy Reid made clear that dual threat players like Noah Gray could chip in at fullback this season. That could be the door for intriguing 22 preseason Darnold, who had a bittersweet ending to camp last season. Henry has already spoken about the team potentially carrying an extra tight end with no designated fullback on the 90-man offseason. Matt Bushman was a star of the Chiefs' final preseason game against the Green Bay Packers last season, but he also suffered a fractured clavicle and wound up on the injured reserve. Oh wow! Wow. Okay, here's the scoop. Here's the scoop. If anyone, this is the player in question. Here is the player in question. Okay. Now, what it is that this player is a tight end. But to carry a third tight end without taking up a super spot on the roster is try to make this player a fullback. Now that's like, as they call the old, that's like having a Swiss Army knife on offense. I yeah, do you? Yeah, that's I gotta. Wow, that is a unique way. That is such a unique way to have a third tight end, which you could possibly throw in once in a while because teams aren't looking for him. So he's got hands, can block, a decent amount of blocking for NFL. And, well, what the heck? Can this person also give us that half yard run? All of a sudden, maybe even taking a direct snap if he's got good, if he's good enough to take a direct snap from center, and like a goal line stand, just a direct snap from center, and just push the ball in instead of trying to get Patrick Mahomes. I would not. I would not let Patrick Mahomes. I remember I'm a Bills backer, and I'm still saying this. But as far as sanity goes, no, I would never let Patrick Mahomes do any of the 1 yard run scrimmage like that. I'd much rather send in someone else. I mean, let's not. I don't even want to. I know most Chiefs fans would not like to see Patrick Mahomes running in for a 1 yard run. All right, it says here Cowboys could sign former Ravens running back in free agency. The Dallas Cowboys has been linked to with a reunion with Ezekiel Elliott, but they could go a different direction by signing a former Baltimore Ravens star in free agency. Kenyon Drake has yet to find a team, and the Cowboys have yet to add a new veteran presence. Okay, it's a possibility. Possibilities there. Okay, let's see. Oh, Patriots could cut 2 young playmakers. Ooh, Patriots. Okay, what is. Alrighty. While the New England Patriots brought two promising rookie playmakers in Malik Cunningham and Keyshawn Boot, both appear headed for cuts. That's all. That's that the Patriot way, I guess. That's how Patriots. Oh, Evan Lazar sees it. Oh, okay. Amid his 53-man roster prediction. New England drafted Butte, a former LSU star, wide receiver, in the 6th round of the NFL draft. Cunningham, a former Louisville star, quarterback, signed as an undrafted free agent. Okay. No, that's just according to him. It doesn't mean it's going to happen. Oh, here's something. Okay. This, for some reason, this person writing the article says there's 3 overvalued wide receivers avoided at all costs. Let's see. Ooh. Michael Pittman. Michael Pittman Jr. is one of the most overvalued receivers in startup. I guess it's development camp. Pittman is a solid receiver, gaining 900 yards in back-to-back seasons. As fantasy owners, we love the opportunity, and we have seen 260. Oh, this is dynasty nerds. Okay, this is if you have a dynasty team. It's not like would you. I thought it was like these guys are free agents, and would you would you put them? Would you? This is like putting them on. Would you put them on your regular 53-man roster? This is about the dynasty teams. So I guess for dynasty fans out there, I never got into it. Maybe Sports News Review will have it. But the problem with me is I'll just do auto thing. Sports News Review's Dynasty Team, I guess. Let's see. George Pick. Wait. Pittman. Yep. Then it says George Pickens and Drake London. is a massively over with 72 grabs for 866 yards for a touchdown. Okay. Okay, so that was more, that wasn't like over, like people, like I thought was the story was about free agents on the market. So that's pretty well all the NFL rumors there is right today. So, as I said earlier to all my American cousins, have a happy 4th of July. And of course, whatever you do, let's not get. Let's. I know it's not. It's going to happen, but there will be injuries, as they say. There will be injuries, and let's let's have a safe 4th of July out there. Okay, and do not do this. Okay, let's see. Let's get the. Do not hold. Let's see. Hold. Okay, let's see. Whatever you do, for everyone out there, this took a while to find, but it was fun. This one was fun. Okay, whatever you do, okay, do not. Let's get. I gotta get this cycle back again. Okay, not exactly what he's doing. Don't hang. Just don't do this. Do not hang on to fireworks at any chance. Okay, just don't hang on to fireworks tonight. Anyone? Play it extremely safe. Like this guy thought he was funny, but that is quite the burn he's gonna have. Okay, that is not gonna be fun. I don't know. Who knows what happened to that person? But there's also someone else that tried this. Oh, this too. This was probably some kind of tag they were playing with, fireworks tag. Like, oh, just like I'm just saying is, yeah. Let's not play with fireworks. Remember, let's have a safe 4th of July for you, and hope to see you later with some more sports news around the world first. And of course, we're still on NFL rumors because we haven't even started training camp yet.